Okay, scary hair, scary face. Forget about me. Got something I want to show you. It's not Immer, but one of the things that Brian taught me this year is that when domestic wheat is left unattended, it returns to the natural growing pattern of this land. So in other words, let's say I threw a bunch of seeds out in my garden and as garbage, and they sprouted, and I haven't watered them and I haven't fertilized them, but they had enough of whatever they need to grow up and mature. It would be according to the rhythm and the season of this land. Another thing Brian taught me, Brian's been in this 23 years. He taught me a lot this year. Another thing Brian taught me is in our fields, if you can see a high place, a knoll, to always check those if you want to know what the natural season is, how the progression is. And so in other words, if I see a big field of wheat and there's a knoll up there and I'm looking at barley, it's okay. It's above all the machinery, above all the fertilizers, above all the water. So we have a gigantic wheat field right here beside the village. And I've been wanting to go by there because there is a knoll there that the tractors can't get to. It's high, there's some trees around it. There's actually a metal fence around it. I think that's more of a something to let the driver know, because this field's so big that they're to go around that. And you can see where they've plowed all around it, but it's not planted. So I had wanted to go and check on the knoll. I went to the field and I looked at something and I realized, gosh, that's not the same location I can see from the other side. So today I said, if I get all my work done before the Sabbath, I'm going to run over there. At this knoll, I found a cache, sizable, of wheat that the combine, the fertilizers, the watering cannot get to. Why do I know that? Because this field was grown for silage, what the Bible would call fodder, so we think of as animal feed. Okay, it was grown for that, but it wasn't harvested when they cut that. So it's been over there against that knoll, just standing, growing all the season. I want to show you what it looks like. Hang on. Oh, did you see that? Still in the head. It's very, very much caramel. It's very, very much in the right season. There was plenty of it out there. I've got pictures. I'll do a video in a little bit. Show you that we've got plenty of it. Show you how it was situated, that the combines and the watering machines and the fertilizing could not possibly reach this. But this is growing to the cycle of this land the way that God created it to. And this is ready for harvest. It's caramel. It's fully hard, tooth hard. Hear that? Let me see if I can pick it. It's not even, it's on the full end of the scale for ready to harvest. Let's see. That's the grain. Okay? So we did come up with something that we can say I know that grew on the land without water, without interference from man, that God has taken care of all this time, and we have caramel wheat still on the stalk, fully ready to harvest. That's it, guys.